Upstate golf guys, we're back again. Grip it, rip it, let it fly. We play to win, never lay up. That's the play. From tee to green, golfing every day. With RGB, scram. 518, Mikey and Anthony. Then high dreams, feel the breeze. Fairways calling down the tees. Roll it smooth, Lombardi's tight. Drip on the green, yeah, we're rolling right. Addicted to gold, we're on the dance floor. Tee it up once, then we want more. Swing and shine, we're keeping score. Tee it up once, then we want more. Then we want more.
And welcome back to another episode of the Upstate Golf Guys podcast. We are almost into August, Raj. Can you believe that the season is at least half over, if not more, man? If not more.
It's probably more, dude. I was thinking about that the other day. I mean, we start in May. I mean, we're in it, man. We probably halfway, because we go halfway for us, more than halfway for the regular golfers who hang it up once football season starts. But I mean, we're 6 weeks away from the NFL starting, or from football starting.
Back to school, bro.
Dude, I was in Walmart the other day, and it was like, I don't know, it's probably a month ago now, when it was literally the kids' last day of school. They were putting up back to school stuff. Like Halloween candy is starting to go up in some of these stores. I see it already. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me.
I know, but yeah, I'm getting my kid depressed. I'm throwing it in her face the last couple days. You almost ready? Summer's almost over.
Listen, man. Once it's over for them, golf season is over for us, pretty much too.
That is true. But yeah, it just seems like just yesterday we were complaining about how long our winters are. We were into March. We were still getting snow in March, freezing our balls off. And man, yeah. Once you're into August, dude, it's downhill from there.
I'll tell you though, weather-wise, man, it's been cooperating with us all summer here in upstate New York.
It's been great.
It's been hot, yeah, but I always say I don't complain about the heat. I'll take the heat all day because of what you just said. Of sitting around in the long winters, man, it's really gets to a point where it gets depressing. Like, you know, it's dark out at 4 o'clock. Like you wake up, it's dark. You get home, it's dark. Like it's just
now. Let me ask you: are you hoping that they pass? I know it's kind of been in conversation the last couple of years.
Yes,
daylight saving, so we could get a little extra time in the fall, or
yeah, it doesn't matter to me personally. The way my life works, I get up at 4 a.m. It doesn't matter. I wake up in the dark every day, no matter what. But I would like it to be a little bit, brighter out later. Yeah, it sucks for some people. The kids are going to be going to school bus waiting in the dark, but there's still kids. I see it out now waiting in the dark for the school bus. So. Yeah. It doesn't really make too much of a difference in the long scheme of things. You're still, at the same time. It's still the same time. It's just dark out. Who cares? I'd rather it be dark in the morning than night. But they were saying there's like a study of people will be more groggy, or it's harder to get up when it's dark, and depression, seasonal depression. Toughen up.
Toughen up, Buttercup. Toughen up, Buttercup. Yeah, but I mean, I could see that. Because I'll tell you what, it is nice getting up. I know you said for you it doesn't matter because you're up early, but when you wake up and it's pitch black and it's 7 a.m. and it's still pitch black, I mean, it's tough. It is tough rolling out of bed, bro. It is
sure.
Tough. It is. But I mean, if it could give me an extra hour in November, early November golfing, if we get out and we could play 9 at 2:30 after work and get 9 in and be done by 4:30, because now it's dark at 4:30. You got to play at like 8 a.m. 9 a.m. to get around to 18 in.
Pretty much.
And that's it, man. You're cooked. No, that's it, man. No, the white shit will be on the ground before you know it, and
I'll be talking about how I'm going to the city to do Christmas trees before you know it. Literally, before you fucking know it, man. Well, shout out to you, man. Happy belated birthday, man. I know your birthday was, the 23rd of July, so happy birthday to you.
Thank you, bro. Yeah.
Belated.
Shout out Scrounge. He took me for an hour. We hit some golf balls right after work at 3:30 because I knew I wasn't going to be able to. I had to go to my parents for cake and for dinner. Then I was going to try to make it to your show, but it was just really tough. But I just went over and I wanted to do some sort of golf. I knew I wasn't going to get out golfing, so I just went over and we hit a hour's worth of balls at the bunker. And I'm saying the bunker here, and look at my scroll at the bottom here. I cheated on my man's not open over the summer, so it's all right. But yeah, no, we were over there and we didn't even play any, like we just did the range. We didn't play any.
That's what those are the best for, man. It's just a range session. Like I feel like I don't know. I don't feel like some of those places are accurate with the distance and stuff, because then you get outside to use your clubs, and I just never feel like it compares.
I'll tell you what, dude. I feel like I took as many swings in that hour though than I did in a full round of 18. Like I kind of got the itch out, just getting swings in, you know. And it was air conditioning in there, and I was literally the only one in there. It's
nice.
The only bet, yeah. So, I wanted to get into a topic that's kind of a debatable topic with especially a lot of loops out there and anybody that plays for money. What is everybody's thoughts on gimmies? Should there be gimmies? And if there is gimmies, how far should the distance be? We kind of got into it about 3 or 4 weeks ago at the PPP, didn't we, Raj? And it kind of started.
No. Me and Jay got into it, and you just stood there. This guy who loves to talk more than anybody I've ever met. I never seen him clam up so fast. Anthony didn't want to get any part of that argument. Me and Jay were having a conversation. Jay was playing really well, and he wanted to keep that streak going, but he missed a putt, and he was expecting like a 2-footer, and he was expecting it as a gimme. Now, anybody who's played Freer Park knows that a 2-foot down putt at Freer Park is not a gimme. And it showed because he missed the putt and proceeded to miss the next putt. So then it led to a double, and then his round was up in the air from there. But me and him, literally had like a screaming match on the 7th hole. And I was like, bro, like, it's the rules. Like, I guess guys were getting a little bit too generous. And that kind of shit, man. But
so when you're playing with a different group and a generous group the week before, and you guys are given half club lengths, and like you said, Freer Park, there is not especially on the front nine, there's not an easy 2-foot putt on the course. And this happened to be on the 6th hole. If anyone knows, the 6th hole over by the softball fields.
Yep.
I mean, a 2-foot putt could turn into a 4-putt.
Easily.
Especially when you're of the cup.
The pin was, just to break it down, the pin was in the top of the pin. It was a blue flag. So right there, dude, you missed that putt, a blue flag. You're risking going back down, and like you just said, man, easily a 3-putt. Easily.
Mm-hmm.
No questions asked.
So we kind of got a little more strict. The next week we played, and I was the one that was starting to. I think it was me, you. Or no, was it the same day? Was it the
Florida Mike week.
No, this was the same. This was the same.
This was the same round.
On the same round.
On the 10th hole.
All of a sudden, I'm like a foot away, and I went and just like went to like, I did like the one-handed tap in. I'm like, but nobody said that was good, and I missed it. And then I missed another one. They're like, oh, there's another one. I'm like, come on, dude, that first one was good. Like I was like goofing around when I went up to, and it was.
But we had I couldn't not count it because of the argument.
You're like, Anth, I'm like, I know. So then,
I get in the cart with you and I go, really? You had to do that right now?
Yeah.
Like that's what you had to do right now. Like you couldn't wait till the next round we played, and I would have had no problem saying, yeah, you're probably gonna 9 out of 10 times make that. You're good. But that particular time, so what I had to do is I had to tighten it up because the a couple weeks later I heard of someone else went OB but didn't play 3 off the tee and took the drop. There's 4 all out of bounds on the whole fucking golf course. Everybody knows what the out of bounds are. So and that team ended up winning, but there was also an instance in that group where someone didn't finish their putt and they missed it similar, so it should have been a stroke. And they hit 3 off the tee, so they dropped 3 instead of dropping 4 from down there. they won by, it was technically a tie after I recounted, but I didn't want to get into it for a $20 bill. So I let it slide. But now going forward, everybody has to be held accountable. So that's why I put that in our text. Or we have a big group text, and I had to put it out there because
you should read it.
I can't right now.
No,
I'm on my phone.
You're using your phone. No, it's something like, all right, you put like a captain in each team, holding everybody accountable. And
everybody is the whole so we play teams. The way we break it up is there's two groups. There's a team we play best ball teams, then we pick cards, we pull tickets, combined blind draw, combined score, combined low score teams, and then we do skins. So when it comes to the teams, I split it up. So say this week it was, who was on our group? It was me and Fairway, you and Charlie. We were on opposite teams. That way now, if I see you
hold each other accountable.
Yeah,
right?
I see you hit one out of bounds on sign 6, bro, you got to hit 3 off the tee. Like, as much as you don't want to, you got to hit the 3 off the tee. Like, I think it happened yesterday. Someone went long and had to hit 3, and like it happens. It happens. It's part of the game. It just happens.
I went OB on 18. That's the only one.
Is that what it was? Yeah, I knew there was one, and you didn't even question because you know that you're like, fuck, I got to hit it off the tee. It's not what you wanted to do, but
saved it for a 7, bro. I got a 7 on anything. I didn't get a quad.
You were mentally checked out of yesterday's round, buddy.
Yeah.
I want to go home.
No, I didn't say I want to go home. I said I got to go to Verizon because I'm probably gonna be sitting in there for about 3 hours today dealing with this mess. So,
but you walked in there, it was nobody in there.
It went pretty quick.
Yeah,
but it's still a nightmare.
Sure.
This whole thing is a nightmare. Yeah, like you don't realize how much you're depending on what is in your phone and what you save in your phone until you absolutely destroy it and you can't get anything out of it. It won't connect to the transfer.
Your phone's cooked, bro.
And the worst part of it all is this knucklehead did not remember his Apple iCloud password because I had it to where like everything just went automatically, and then like when I did apps, like I had it set to I didn't have to use my password. So like I haven't used my password in fucking years, and all my other passwords,
or it's the Face ID now kind of thing, so you don't really need it.
All my other passwords, every other password is on my phone because I used when I would do a new account, I would use the Apple create the password thing. You ever do that? And it creates this crazy long, like.
That's why.
Yeah. Well, you know what? I'm not going to do that anymore. I'm going to go back to the old fashioned, my passwords I keep in my brain. But I did it thinking I'll never lose my phone, everything will be in my phone, my passwords are stored on my phone, and then I would go to the password app on my phone. Like if I needed it on my laptop, I would just go to that, boop, 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 get it, and it's all there. Dude, I never in my life thought that I would destroy my phone.
Think about how many pictures and videos and shit you lost from there.
So they might be able to retrieve those for me. They're just doing like a stupid background check to make sure. I guess I get it, and it's good just to make sure that I am the person that's trying to retrieve my account.
They should be able to do it just by facial recognition, the way they got us now, or everything is facial.
They should. You're right.
They have it. Apple's got it, or whoever you're using.
What I don't understand is I get like I'm like, you guys, I have my. It's my username is my email. Okay. I have access to my email. So I asked them, I'm like, can you just send it to my email to reset? No, they can't do that. I'm like, I have the same phone number. I'm like, you guys know that. So like, I'm like, you can't just send it to my new phone number link. No, we can't do that.
They want to be an inconvenience. This is why AI is going to take over, because people can't handle shit. AI will have that fixed for you in 15 minutes. Sure, send us a picture of yourself. Yep, we can confirm that's you by facial recognition. Thank you, Anthony. Have a great day.
That's it. I know it's how it should be, man. I wish it was that easy, but yeah, it's a nightmare. But I'm getting through it, man. I got most of my important phone numbers stored.
Yeah, it's funny today. You're like, yo, what's Florida Mike's number? What's this guy's number? What's this guy's? I'm like, oh man, I couldn't even imagine. Some of the people, though, your connections you made through the podcast, dude, numbers you lost.
Yeah, I didn't even think of that, but I have most of those people on Instagram, though. So
Like Marty, trouble off the tee.
I need to get a hold of them. I can. Yeah, no doubt. But yeah, no. So I'm sure the listeners are wondering what the hell I did to my phone. So one of the spots that I would tuck my phone to, it was like a sturdy spot when I would video like us on the green, was in between the seat and the armrest. So I had it videoing, and I had it tucked in between the seat and the armrest. I walk over, I forgot I put my phone there. Sit down. I hear crunch.
That thing was wrecked.
It wasn't just the screen, guys. The whole bottom.
Like you bent it.
Broke. And the guy picked up Verizon. He goes, "Oh." Goes, "What happened to that? It looks like you put all your weight on it or something." I'm like, "That's exactly what I did."
Mm-hmm.
That's exactly what I did.
Bent that bitch. Looked like a bent back paper clip.
But so all I had to do was, I owed $160 left on my old phone. So I had to pay that $160 off, and then he put me into a new plan with the Pro Max 17, the newest one.
They're nice. That's what I got.
Basically, my plan is $2 more a month. So, you know what I need, Raj, is a caddy daddy, or is that what it's called? What's the
Desert Fox phone caddy, man?
Phone caddy. That's it.
It's the best. It literally, you see it. I've been using it forever. It's right there. My GPS is right there. Everything. My phone is never in and out of my pocket. It's not ideal for recording unless you're doing like an in-cart video. It's pretty good. But the way it sets up, the pole usually blocks where the camera is. But, you know, we have no problem. We bust out the tripods and all that shit if we go out there for content purposes, which I wanted to speak to you about. We're due, bro. We need to set up a 2v2. I don't know if it's me and Bob, me and Jay, you and Scrounge, Mikey, me and Fairway, whoever we want. But go out there and do a 2v2. Even if we do 9-hole, 18-hole scramble again. We're due for that.
I'm game, bro. I am game. That was a really good time, actually. And I think we should mic up this time and really get some good content.
Mm-hmm. I think so too. I think honestly we could spend even a Sunday night or a Wednesday, Thursday night up there, just getting some good content, cart content. Or necessarily we don't have to be at Free. We can take it somewhere else and do a course review out of it as well.
Yeah.
We'll talk. I got some ideas we can use, but
Free is free.
Oh, if we're walking, it's free. Oh, we got to pay for the cart, but yeah, the $22 for the cart, you can't beat it. Cannot beat it, man. But it's course is looking in great shape. The greens, I'll tell you though, man, the greens are running a little bit slower than years in the past. I feel like I don't know what if any of the listeners have played there. I'd love to hear what you guys think. It just doesn't feel like the speed that we had in the past. They're still rolling, they're still breaking because of the undulation and everything,
and they're still rolling true. They're rolling smooth. They're nice.
They're not
slower.
as fast.
They're slower.
You know what I'm saying?
Like here's an example. You missed.
Greg's listening, like, oh yeah, Raj, watch this.
No, yeah, exactly. On 2 yesterday, the way you missed your birdie putt.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it's your birdie putt or par putt. You missed it short, but with heat.
Yeah.
Your ball stopped about 4 feet below the cup.
Mm-hmm.
To where midsummer last year.
Oh no, that was my chip on. I chipped on and it only rolled out down there where it should have rolled all the way across.
That would have rolled. It would have rolled all the way off the green.
Yeah.
Like those are the holes where I'm noticing balls are holding up. Like I'll just tap the ball when I'm above the cup on 6. Sometimes it doesn't get there.
Mm-hmm.
Like before, all you had to do was get the ball rolling on those things and pray, which I'm kind of getting used to the greens. And I'm almost like that. I don't know. I'm putting better on them.
So I'm getting used. I'm starting to get there too. I mean,
aggressive. You get way more aggressive with them.
But if you miss, the penalty is so much more. So for example, like if you're on the gully hole, even if you're up top and you go for it and it breaks off and you hit it a little bit too hard, you catch that slope. Like me and Fairway were playing guys today on 11, right? This guy hit his putt, beautiful putt. I'm thinking it's gonna lag. Like his boy said, "You're good, you can pick it up." The ball never stopped. It rolled all the way off the green. Like, and the pin was top middle, and it just came down left to right and just kept rolling all the way. He was on the left side of the green, and I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. Like, there's nothing that unless that guy had to make that putt. And he wasn't even ultra aggressive at it. He literally was trying to just lag it. And the lag, Anth, I'm not even kidding you, was a putter grip away at the most, less than that. And it just took off on him. And it's one of those things where there's a couple holes like that to where it's like, damn, dude, that really cost you strokes. And I think like guys who golfers of our caliber who are, in the average in the 80s, who are breaking 80 at Freer Park, it's really coming down to your short game with the chipping and putting. Because if you can chip close and limit putts to 1 and 2 putts and not have any double bogeys and 3 putts, you can have yourself a day out there. But that is the challenge of the course is the greens.
Sure.
And,
so let's go back and talk about a little more about the Gimmies and how things kind of change. And yesterday, Fairway Mike is a prime example of somebody who kind of had a hard time with it at first. But what kind of round did that guy have after he turned it up and you kind of got in his ear a little bit? I think that might have put a little pep in his step, bro. I think that might have kind of put a little something, kind of.
me and him bust balls all the time. So like nothing ever. Me and him are like if we're arguing with each other like that, that's never anything personal whatsoever. He's literally like a big brother, uncle to me, whatever you want to call him. Be my father. But yeah, we got into it. I forget. He asked me a question about something, and he knew the answer to the question, but he was just trying to stir the pot, and he knew what my reaction was gonna be. But like honestly, man, he now. When you got to make every putt, you lock in a little bit more. So you're focusing on some of your putts. And he said he's working on some shit. And I played with him again today, and he shot a 89 or a 90. So
I can't believe he shot a 40. What did he shoot overall? 80, 40 on the back.
Yeah, he shot a 87, 89. Shot a 49 on the front and a 40 on the back.
If our listeners have ever seen Fairway, the dude can easily shoot 104, 105 easy.
Yeah. On a Sunday, especially if he's pitch putt and puffing, the puffing will really get him elevated on both the greens and the scorecards. So, it turns out to be a little tough for him. I had that conversation with him midweek, and I said, Mike, your score really started changing, dude, when you started puff. I said, just wait till the end. I said, just wait till the end and take a puff and see how it goes. And all of a sudden, he hits me up Thursday. This was like Wednesday round. Thursday, he shot a 42 and beat his guy in his match in his Thursday league. Friday, I think he played well on Friday in our league, and then Sunday followed it up. So I think like it really shows like not everybody can puff and golf or puff and function. It's not for everybody. It's the same. Like I can't have a couple beers and go try to swing a golf club. I'd be useless. Like it's just not. It doesn't work for me. But he's been playing lights out. He played lights out again today. He was burying putts. Like he's I really truly hope, bro. Like because when I was out there with him today, you've seen the happiness back. Like he wasn't out there just to smack the ball around.
Well, he won a bunch of cash yesterday too. I'd be happy.
He cashed out, but you've seen him want to be there as excited to golf, to play good golf, and not just hit a ground ball and go, "Hey man," his little shoulder shrug shit he does. So, I think finishing out the year, if he keeps this going, man, I'd like to see him continue. I mean, he's an OG. He doesn't have many years of hitting the ball as far as he does and finessing and all that. So he's definitely taking advantage of what he's got left, and he's getting better as time goes here. So we'll see what Fairway does, man. But he came in, he won the team. So it was me, him, Kirk, and Bub took the teams. I was judging that teams. The way I kind of put it together was you coming off your Friday night round. We'll talk about it after. But Fairway won teams. Fairway won blind draw, and fairway had 3 birdies. 3 birdies for fairway. Never done that before in his life, he told me today. I canceled one of them out, and I had a bomb of a putt to cancel that out on the 9th hole, which I kind of feel bad about, not, considering it was a wipeout.
Hey,
But
Raj, maybe I would have had those on camera if it wasn't busted, bro.
if it wasn't busted, we could have had him on camera. But
God.
yeah, man, it was
It was a good day yesterday.
It was. You had a crazy putt on 6 to save a double too. Like you buried it, bounced it off the back of the cup, literally. So like there was a lot of good putting. There was some
in the air.
There was some good shots. It was a good day. It was beautiful weather. Our group was having a good time. Group behind us was having fun. We'll keep it going. I mean, we got Binghamton's only about 4 weeks away now too. So
that's gonna be fun. Can't wait for that. But yeah, before we get into that, we'll talk about my Friday night round just because you brought it up.
Oh yeah.
Man, poor Elord. I do normally in a good round. Good round, I'll shoot 42, 43. That's a solid round for me.
Mm-hmm.
Last time I played Elord, I shot a 37, I think, on the back. This time we played the front, and I shot 38, right? 37, 38. What did I shoot, a 38, or what am I thinking the other way around?
38 shot.
I shot 38 on first. So I shot a 30. I shot 2 over the time before, and he's like, so it started with I buried about a 25-foot birdie putt on 1, and he goes, "Is this how this is going to start already?" He goes, "This is just unbelievable." And then I ended up parring 2. I ended up came up short, chipping up, having 3 feet, putting it in. It was all about the putts for me that day, dude. I counted. I had 16 total putts on 9 holes. So that means I had average under 2 putts a hole, which you're supposed to 2 putt every hole. So, third hole, oh dude, right, this was unbelievable. Third hole, I put my second shot into the tall fescue, the rough, short of the green to the left. You know, like the fescue and the tall shit over there.
Oh yeah.
I flopped one about 4 feet. I missed that par putt. I ended up putting that in for bogey, but the flop out of he was like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" 4 I parred, 5 I birdied. 6. Oh, I did something crazy on 6 too. That pissed him off.
Fairway almost eagled 6 today.
I was pulling. I just feel like it's only when I play Elord, like I really turn it up.
Make sure you play against them in Binghamton when you go out there. They have a fucking day and cash out.
I said, "Bro, can you play with me in a Golf Week Am Tour event, like my next big event, bro?"
There you go. When is your next big event?
This weekend coming up.
Where are you going?
It's actually Eagle Crest, so it's semi-local, but it's a 2-day.
Oh,
so
nice.
That's why I can't play on Sunday.
Nice.
Yeah, buddy. And then there's one more after that, and then Golf Week Am Tour season is a wrap. He's doing a nice short and sweet season this year, and kind of getting things back up and going. And I think it was a very smooth season. Everything was great, man.
How many tournaments this year?
I think he had 10 so far. I think there's 12 total. Okay. So it's a lot.
You only did a handful, huh?
Well, I missed. He did a bunch on Mondays, and I did 2 of the Monday events, but the other ones I didn't do because I didn't want to miss work days because I was taking so much other vacation time.
Yeah, Mondays are tough, man. That's a tough to. So what were numbies for the Monday tournaments? What are you getting, about 20 guys at most?
No, today. Let's see. I'll look it up right now. Today.
I'm just curious because
today wasn't bad. I mean, I think
Monday's not a bad day to take off in the summertime for like a long weekend, especially going to golf. But
for somebody like my buddy John, who's like a school teacher, he has summers off, so it doesn't matter for him. Like there's some people I don't think it really matters. But today, let's go. I actually could go and see who won here, and we could give a shout out, live score.
It probably helps with cost though too, doing it on a Monday opposed to the weekend.
That's why he does. He said that he asked me. He's like, "Do you think people would rather have it be like $30 cheaper and be on a Monday, or do it on the weekend?"
Yeah,
I mean,
you're taking away courses primary, tee times.
Yeah. All right. So today they had total 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 22, 24, 26 guys.
That's good numbers.
Adam Candlin, he's been winning champ flight all year. He shot a 77. Mike Winters was right behind him with an 80. John Cole took A flight, shot +3. What a, that's the dude I was just telling you about as a teacher. Shot a 75. What a round, dude. B flight, Matt Durway.
Where was this? Sorry, where was this?
Oh, I shouldn't. Schenectady Muni.
Okay.
Yeah.
Beautiful course.
Absolutely. It was a great course. I didn't play this event, but I played on Saturday, and it was really nice. Durway won with an 82. Let's see.
You played Muni Saturday?
Yeah.
Nice.
Played early in the morning.
This guy goes and plays and never invites me to golf, but every time I go to play golf, I always make sure I invite Anthony.
I went with a couple of the golf week guys. I got invited in the morning, so that's why I was going to try. That's why I was going to try to play in the afternoon with you.
Unbelievable.
I know. Well, you wouldn't have wanted to go.
Bullshit. I had no one was home. I had the weekend to myself. I would have definitely went. I was looking to play Saturday. That's why I was waiting to go play with you in the afternoon.
I know. That's why I was cooked in the afternoon because I woke up at 7:30 to play.
Man, I would have definitely played. I'm
so
pissed at you right now. I'm blocking you on Instagram.
a trail one C flight plus 13.
Trail, yeah, boy.
A trail. Nice round of trail. I actually got to shoot him a text. I can't shoot him a text. I don't have his number, but I'll shoot him a message on Instagram. Congratulations to Trail. Good round. Chris Harvey was right behind him with an 89. And then Brad Fackshow. He's new to the tour this year. I don't know if I know I didn't pronounce his last name right. But good egg. One with a 90 plus 18. See, I'm telling you, man, you call me, you could take down a D flight. That was out of 2.
What did the B flight shoot?
6 guys. B flight shot.
C flight.
C flight shot an 85.
Yeah.
My man a trail. But
yeah, son.
Yeah, buddy. But yeah,
that was. I'll get out there one of these rounds.
You've never played Schenectady Muni, or you have?
I have, but so I played it one time, legit, just like a regular round. I think I shot like an 87. But any other time I've played there, it's been a scramble. Like my father used to get in this with a couple buddies that had this restaurant, Scramble, back in the day. I a couple times through work, I've never actually went and just like with the boys and played it. We did one time with our league, our Friday league, was like our mid-year a couple years back, but that was it. I think JR set it up, but yeah, it was a couple years ago. But beautiful course, love the layout, very challenging. Greens are nice.
Yeah,
couple par fives.
It's a lot like what's interesting is the back nine. There's only 3 par 4s. There's 3 par 4s, 3 par 5s, 3 par 3s.
Oh shit! Yeah,
interesting.
Right.
But with a
36.
Par 36, yeah, on the back.
Is 30? What's 30? 37's the lowest you've ever shot on for your front nine or back nine? Same.
Yeah. Oh god, but it was all. I didn't even. I mean, it was just the putter was so hot, and then. I mean, what did I do on?
You just gotta stick to one fucking putter, man. You're so inconsistent.
Well, that's the putter I used on Friday night.
Don't use another one the rest of the year and get comfortable with this one.
Yes, sir.
I'm telling you, the putter is it's the same as a driver. You don't change your driver every couple of weeks, do you?
No.
It's a touch thing, man. It's a comfort thing.
No, I know you're right. You ain't wrong. You ain't wrong.
I get so mad when I see you change your putter all the time. I know you're doing it for advertisement and shit.
No, it's not even It's not. It's because I always I'll go a couple rounds putting like shit, and it's probably nothing to do with the putter. It's just in my head, and then I switch it. But no, I've really been good with this one. I've been using the Voodoo.
Yeah, I was checking out. Mikey had the Kilgore or whatever the other day. I was checking out. There you go. Oh, that looks cool.
It's got the little voodoo guy on it.
That's pretty cool.
It's heavy. But yeah, what else is going? Oh, the Binghamton trip. 4 weeks,
Yes,
baby.
sir.
That's gonna be fun. Got a little Conklin and En-Joie. I'm excited.
Yeah,
for that.
yo, you know what, man? You're gonna be right in your element out there because there's bears out there.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm talking about? So speaking of Friday Night League and going out to Binghamton, our buddy Joe will be joining us. And Anthony played Joe a couple weeks ago for first
Now I know.
place in the first half. And all of a sudden we're up
I
there.
was
Joe,
frustrated, man.
poor
Was that right
Joe's
after the 7th hole? Was that at the 8th tee box?
No, it was at the 6th. So something happened on the gully. I can't remember. I think you missed a putt or something on the gully hole. And Joe's on the box, and we're standing behind him, whatever. All of a sudden, you hear, "Rrrr." It sounded like DMX, right? "Rrrr." And we're like, "What the fuck?" Literally, Joe has to stop in his backswing and just look back. He goes, "Did you just growl at me?"
It wasn't his backswing. It was like he was like,
you're setting up over the ball, and he like Anthony.
was-
It wasn't like actually growling. Anthony was more like a sigh of frustration, but the way it came out it sounded like a growl. And I forget who else we were with, but we were crying. I'm like, this guy's really trying to get in your head, Joe, and intimidate you. He goes, buddy, you're growling at me? And Joe, I wanted to have him join us to tell this story because he would tell it so much better. He's a character to say the least. So
He is.
once you did that, that got him going. And I think the growl was the motivation for him to slip away and take the lead there.
Turned it up. Yeah, he ran away with it, man. He sure did. He deserved it though. Now he is up in A flight.
Yeah,
he's up in A flight. But I'm on a mission here in B flight to make a little comeback because I missed the first few weeks. So I started out with a goose egg.
But you're second place back-to-back years, back-to-back. Second half of last year, you came in second, and then second half of the first half of this year, second place. Come on, man.
That's what I do, man. I do that at Golf Week too. I'm just a second place king.
Gosh, man,
it's crazy. That's all I do. But let's so we're gonna do Conklin on Friday.
I think it's Conklin En-Joie Saturday. I personally love En-Joie. I think it's cool layout. I like the greens there. I like everything about it. I like the stadium effect with all the advertisements and shit around. Like I think that's cool. Conklin, cool views. You got a lot of water to play around and stuff like that. But overall, it's always a good trip. Those guys want to try to play around on Saturday on the way back. I don't know mathematically. The math ain't mathing because unless we play a 3-hour round there. And I mean, it just doesn't make sense. There's no way to do it. But we'll get back here and
I told you learned that. That sounds a little aggressive. He goes trying to get 36 in it. Our tee times aren't until like between 11 and 12.
Yeah.
So the guys that go off at 12, I think we're better off going having a nice dinner, eating somewhere after at the course, chilling, and then just heading home.
Me and JR the past 3 years have gone. It's a tradition for me. Jay and Aaron did it with us the first year. But we go and there's a spot on the way home that have an old school Pizza Hut. And we go in and get the Pizza Hut buffet, bro.
Okay.
Fire.
Fun game.
Dude. It's old school, like we don't have around here anymore. So
do they have the soda cups, the red soda cups?
Yeah, bro.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, it's like it's like you just got you read your third book and you got your sticker for book it, and you can bring your pin in, bro. You know what I'm talking about. You get your personal pin pizza, but now good to go.
I'm in, bro. I'm in. Let's do it.
I want to do a couple. Were you about to close out here?
Yeah, a couple minutes. We're good.
All right, so let's run a couple. I'm gonna run a couple would you rather questions on here for you. Golf related.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. So would you rather outdrive everyone by 50 yards or never 3-putt again?
Never 3-putt again.
Yeah, save the strokes all day. All day. These are some tough choices. Let's see what they came up with. Would you rather that's different. Would you rather make every 20-foot putt but miss every 3-footer, or make every 3-footer but never sink a longer 20-footer?
Ooh, I mean, here's a question: what you would sink every 20-footer
Yeah.
and miss?
Would you rather make
Some
every 20-foot putt, but then you miss every 3-foot putt?
miss every 3-foot putt? Are
Yeah.
you
Or would
how many 3-foot putts are you having if you're making the 20-foot ones?
I don't know, not too many probably, right?
So I'm taking the 20-footers, baby, because my I'll tell you what, my dart game isn't on. My putts usually are at least 20 feet, so I'll
I
take
got
that.
you.
But now if I'm inside 3 feet, that's a guaranteed miss if I take that deal.
All right, then the
Crazy.
next one is would you rather play every round with one club or with a different club for every shot? That would actually be something fun to do. Go out there with one club and a putter. Or
Per
would you
hole or every club per every shot, like
every shot. So every day
continue.
or then every shot. That would actually be fun to do it either way. So every shot you take, you have to use a different club throughout the whole round. Like, and then you can't use this, like, you know what I mean? You got to make
Yeah, if
sure you
it
use every
cycles it
one.
around.
Yeah, cycle it.
Yeah, I'll do that instead of one club.
One club. I think I could get through Freer pretty good with my 7-iron.
7-iron
Any
and a putter.
and a putter.
We should do
Any
that.
golfers.
We should do that challenge. We got to start putting more content out. Let's do a challenge. 7-iron and a putter at Freer Park. What would you shoot?
If what was it? Sorry.
7-iron and a putter. That's it. And we'll just
At
carry
Freer
them.
Park and just do it.
Yeah.
I'm down for that. All right, here we go. Would you it's funny. Would you rather have your golf swing narrated by Morgan Freeman or roasted by John Daly?
Roasted by John Daly for sure. For sure.
That should be funny having Morgan Freeman as Anthony steps up to the box.
Wow.
Oh man.
JB
Would you
roasting would be classic though.
All right, PGA edition. Would you rather caddy for Tiger Woods or Jack Nicklaus in their prime?
Tiger.
Tiger. It's just our area. That's why that's the related question to that.
Tiger. But I mean, I heard he's a dick, so I don't know if it'd be fun. I would just sit there and watch and mesmerize, but I don't know if I'd sit there and like not that he's a dick. He is just in such tunnel vision when he's golfing. It's not like you're gonna like going to hang out with him. He's in the mission to win.
Yes, he is. Here's one. Would you rather beat your best friend by one stroke every time or beat a tour pro once by one stroke?
Oh, beat a tour pro all day. I beat a tour pro. Are you kidding me? That means I'm good enough to almost be on tour.
Yeah, but then you're getting beat by your friends all the time. You could be getting beat by your friends all the time. They're just as good to go on tour. That means you play with some good golfers, I guess. At
That's
that
true.
point.
That's true.
This is a fairway related question. Would you rather play golf every day but never improve, or only play once a month and always shoot under par? No, he's getting better.
I mean, if you go out there once a month and just shoot darts and fucking be nasty, but I wouldn't want to do that because I love golf too much.
Right. I'd want to
So,
get out as much as I can. That's because it's not even. That's a good point to bring up too. Like a lot of people don't even realize, like golf isn't. It's not just about obviously going out and hitting the ball. It's about going in the hang,
Yep.
like the talking shit. You know, just the camaraderie of it all is really a lot of fun about it. Like even today, like me and Fairway played with two randoms. We're busting their balls halfway through the fairway. He gets going. It was a wrap.
I'm sure it was fun.
It was
Sure
an
it was a
absolute
good
wrap. Last one.
All right.
Morning round, or no? We'll do this one. Mulligans or breakfast balls? What would you?
Breakfast balls.
First hole only.
That's it.
Okay, I agree.
That's
I
it.
agree.
We don't even do that. We don't even do that on Sundays, though, man. We play tour rules on Sundays, bro. Not even anymore. Not even any more gimmies, bro. Putting everything.
Double par max.
I'll tell you what. I was pretty good yesterday too. With I don't think I missed one, of the 2 or 3 foot.
You missed one. You missed one, I think, the whole day, but you were pretty spot on because you know what it is. It's the mental aspect of it. You're not going up, overlooking your line. You're walking up. You're back of the cup. Back of the cup.
Yeah, absolutely. So, but Raj, what do you What do you have going on? You got some big things going on over there in the PPP world, don't you, man? Why don't you let the listeners know so like where they could find you and what's going on over there?
Yeah, man. Obviously, you can find us on Instagram, the Pitch Putt and Puff podcast, all underscores in between. We're on on X, we're on TikTok, all that stuff, YouTube. I'm going to be making an appearance for all you cannabis fans. I know a lot of females see them because they always repost her comments and quotes and stuff like that. But I'll be on the Garden Talk podcast next week. I'm not sure when she drops that, but we'll be going on there, promoting Pitch Putt and Puff Conspiracy Chaos on there. So she wants to dive into the conspiracy realm of things. I say, hey, I'm all for it. So should be a fun conversation. And then really just what I'm planning on doing around here, man, is we're just planning the next comedy show. I'm looking for something around Halloween. Gonna go back to the traditional style with just a regular lineup opposed to the game show. Game show was awesome. That's what I was saying to Tiana. Like we didn't get the quantity of people we wanted. We didn't get the same turnout we did for Laughing on the Loud. Do I think it's because it was a game show? No. I think it's more it's the summertime. It's nice out. People are on vacations. People have shit going on. Kids got sports, all that shit. So I think we're gonna try to go more back to the traditional, and we're gonna bring another quality show. Like Weeding Out the Stone was a quality show. Performers were great. The host was great. Like everything about it was great. But I want to really start to promote the local. So I want it to be just 8 local comedians, have them do 10 to 15 minute sets, run the show for an hour and a half, 2 hours, everybody in there hanging, having a good time. Might change up location, not sure yet, working on some things. Got some things in the works, man. So it's just there's a lot that goes into it. A lot of planning. Tiana, my partner from the Sesh events, which a lot of meetings, a lot of phone calls. It's up to 11 o'clock texting, making sure we're all on the same page, doing shit. But once it all gets done and you open up the doors, it's a nice feeling to sit back and relax.
Hell yeah.
Let it happen. Let it happen.
Hell yeah. Yeah, man. I wish I came, but I was, like I said, I was stuck over.
No, I mean, it was your birthday. You got the family shit and all that. No doubt.
No doubt. But I will be there in the fall for sure. And any of my listeners that enjoy comedy shows and good atmosphere and some good vibes should definitely check it out. And if you follow the Pitch Putt and Puff podcast or the Sesh events, you will definitely see what's going on down the road and in the fall.
Yeah,
so check them out.
Looking to do it on a weekend, Friday or Saturday, I think is ideal.
That'd be helpful too. That would be helpful, definitely, Raj. And then what else is going on in the conspiracy world? Chaos. You just
chaos.
Yeah,
we just had an episode with our guy 3 Eyes. That'll be dropping soon. We got James from Plunder World episode coming out this week. He's got a new series of his cards. I actually just did a rip recently, as you can see there. So that's from the 2 series. But yeah, we're just keeping it grinding over there. Might be live Wednesday night. Might do a live. We'll see what happens. A quick hour or so on the Instagram, YouTube. Might bring on some of the boys. Maybe Code. Maybe Sam. Web of Mysteries. Always willing to jump on. So we'll see what happens. I know Florida Mike's got some shit going on, so he won't make it this week. But maybe we'll just jump on for a quick hour. Maybe shit. Sammy Tripoli, XG. Who knows? Who knows? You never know.
It's coming, bro. It's coming. But yeah, man. And for the listeners, we're going to dive into more Golf Week Am Tour talk. I don't know if this is going to drop before or after, but Evan is coming on this week for a recording.
Nice.
So we're going to chop it up a little bit about how the season went and everything. So I know I know I mentioned in the last podcast that we were going to do something, but he's been super busy the nights that I wasn't busy, vice versa. He's got 2 kids around the same age as Maya and Millie. So it's not easy when you got little ones, as you know. So, but yeah, we're gonna get one in with the director of the Golf Week Am Tour this week, so we'll be dropping that, and then Lil Snuff. He wants to do an episode, but he's telling me he wants to do it live. So,
bro, go do it. When are you going back? Are you going back at all?
Yeah, I'm going back in September.
Just set it up now. Book it. Put it on the calendar and book it with him.
I should.
What are you waiting for?
That'd be sick, man. That would be cool.
That's
But
for the content,
yeah,
man. Because
absolutely.
we gotta get your boy John on Conspiracy Chaos too. Dude's up there.
He's coming on. He's coming on, and then I'm gonna I gotta catch up. I was telling Roger before this episode, I gotta catch up with Uncle Paul and see what he's up to. I've been talking to him and telling him we gotta do a podcast for the last like 2 months, and we keep pushing it off and pushing it off.
He don't stop though, man. It's both. You know what I mean. He's always running and got and hustling.
Yeah,
so shout out Uncle P.
He's busy as well. Yeah, he's doing his thing. So
yeah,
but yeah,
I'm
man,
the one who gave him the Uncle P.
He gave us the credit.
Yeah.
He gave us the credit on one of his posts. I'm telling you. And if you go back and listen to it's the podcast. It's
like episode 16 or something.
It's when Matt Wilgocki came into the studio at Mikey's house. It was when he came to his house.
Okay.
So it was when I think it's
named, early on.
Like Matt Wilgocki joins us in studio or something like that.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Dope.
Other than that, man, yeah, it's
man.
Summer's almost over, and
it's a wrap.
Try to get as much golf in as possible. That's it. All right, bro.
That's it. Appreciate it.
I appreciate you for coming on as always. Appreciate all the listeners, and I didn't run the ad, but make sure you know the off season is coming, but that doesn't mean golf has to end. I have the ad running across the bottom of the screen, but if you're not watching the podcast and just listening, make sure you check out HVI Golf in the off season to sharpen up that game. He is in
does he do any lessons or anything this time of year?
New York. He still does lessons. Yeah, he still does lessons. He'll do club fittings and everything. But he's just so slow during golf season that it's just not worth being opening. But he'll be back open in the fall. Check him out over at hvigolf.com. And you can check out everything he has to offer on his website. And the best thing he's got is that 400 square foot putting green still.
I fucking love that thing.
With the lasers and the it's called something. I forgot. Something Pro. But I've seen it a bunch now. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. So make sure you go check him out. And he'll be joining us again in the near future on the podcast.
Oh yeah.
Anything else, Raj?
No, man, that's it. Just check us out. Pitch, Putt, and Puff and Conspiracy Chaos.
Absolutely. All right, everyone. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of the Upstate Golf Guys podcast. We will catch y'all next time.